Hey guys, it's Medical Monday. 60-second citizen Greg L here. We're going to be going over our class first aid kit. Some of you guys have asked when we do classes, hey, can you give us a list of stuff you guys use? So this case goes with us out in the woods, out on the range, even in a classroom environment. If we're just doing a lecture, we usually have this with us unless the place comes with some sort of medical plan. A lot of these expos just have some guy wandering around with a medic shirt on, looking like he's probably going to be the first one to reach for an AED. So we usually come prepared with our own kit. It's usually, even at shows, it's usually under our vendor table or something like that. The outside, it's just a hard case from Harbor Freight. You could put all of this into a backpack if you wanted to. We do have a backpack kit that I'll take out sometimes too. But we started using this hard case just because it's weatherproof. It's snowing right now. Everything's gonna stay dry. It is watertight. And we chose high visibility orange because even on the range, when there's Pelican cases floating around with everybody's weapons and shooting gear, we wanted the orange to stand out so that there's no confusion when you're on the range and you need this quick. When we open it up inside, we color coded things. Some of you guys might know where some of these color codes came from, or it may look kind of familiar to some of the kits that you guys have used with me in the past. But we've got color coded these individual bags. We've got one for bleeds, we've got one for fractures, we've got an airway one, and this blue one on the end, it's hard to see because I used black Sharpie, but it's an over-the-counter medicine one with all your little Benadryls, and there's even a little emergency dental repair kit in there. We've got some cold packs. Always have some gloves on hand because, again, other than my grandchildren, I'm not getting the ickies from anybody out there. So I love y'all and I love training with y'all, but please let's keep what we got to ourselves. We've got a pulse ox in here, some hand sanitizer, glucometer, some burn dressings for those burns, small burns, hot brass, touching your barrel without gloves. We've started a lot of our classes, we're using pyrotechnics, so we've got some burn gel. An irrigation syringe, cleaning out those deeper wounds, blood pressure cuff and stethoscope. We got a cat tourniquet here. You guys might have already jumped to the conclusion and said, well, hey, why is this all wrapped up? It's just a spare. All the instructors, when we're out on the range, and all of our students, when we do a firearms class, are required to have an individual IFAK with a tourniquet and several other things in it. So this is just an extra tourniquet. We're still using North American Rescue's cat tourniquets. They're the ones I'm most familiar with, and they're the best ones out there that we can find. I'm going to start doing some stuff with some TAC Med Solutions soft T wide tourniquets because we recently got a shipment of them in, and we've had a lot of students start to ask about them. So we'll be training with them coming forward as well. Down here, I even got everybody's favorite, the suture kit. Our suture classes are always really popular, and the little letdown, if you haven't taken one yet, is we go through probably 20 reasons why you shouldn't suture somebody before we teach you how to suture. So going into each one of these little color-coded bags, again, we chose color code, kind of, red blood, kind of instant recognition. But also, if you want to do something like this in your home or in your car kit, even if you have a small child, they're going to know their primary colors pretty quick. So you could say, get mommy or daddy the red bag. It's important. Go get it now, and they can get this for you. So we'll start with the bleed. We've got some. You can get these on Amazon also. This is kind of a mixed bag. Some of them have a clear side. My fracture pouch does not. It's just solid. But I like the clear side so you can look in and you can see what's inside of it, just in case somebody's not familiar. So when we open this up, you've got all your different, we got a Z-Pack dressing, we've got some quick clot combat gauze, we've got roller gauze, we've got everything. There's extra gloves in here. And then there's your hyphen chest seals, again from North American Rescue. I'm not sponsored by North American Rescue. If anybody knows anybody at North American Rescue and they want to give me a deal, I won't turn it down. But they're the equipment that I'm most familiar with. It stands up, and it's proven its value, again, in the 20 plus years of armed conflict we were in the 2000s. I'm going into the fracture pouch. This is for breaks and strains and sprains. It's got some SAM splints in there, some tape, some ace bandages, some cravats or triangular bandages. And this is something, if you come to our class, I talk about is vet wrap. You can get it at Tractor Supply, or I guess probably at PetSmart or any of those. I don't have any pets anymore, so I don't go to the pet store. I'd come home with a cart full. But Tractor Supply, I usually pick it up there on clearance, and it works like a ace wrap, but it sticks to itself, and it comes in 4-inch wide and 6-inch wide rolls. It works great. So I actually like it better than ace wrap because it sticks to itself. You don't have those little clips or have to have safety pins. Lost my tourniquet there. This is our airway. If you take more advanced training with us, we go over how to insert. This is a nasal airway. But we've got our CPR shield in there. We've got chest needles. I've got some tubing even in there for oxygen because we've had a student show up to one of our classes. She was a nice lady. She was on some oxygen. She brought her machine and she forgot her tubing and was having an issue. So I started just throwing tubing in there to help somebody out if they need it. We also have the ability to carry oxygen. It's just my tanks are empty right now and I haven't had a chance to refill them. And then the last one, of course, I'm not even going to take it out. It's just over-the-counter medicine. It's got ibuprofen, Benadryl, other things like that. There's a vial of epi in there with syringes. We teach you how to use an EpiPen, but I also talk to you about the viability of if your doctor will allow it, to issue you a prescription for a vial of epi instead of the EpiPen, and teach you how to draw it up out of a syringe. A lot of doctors won't do that, but the cost savings for you is amazing. So I know I went over it quick and I didn't take everything out of these pouches. If you guys have an interest in knowing more detailed list of it, I can either post one in the comments or feel free to email me. It's 60secondcitizen@proton.me. You can also follow us on the Facebook page, which most of you are doing, or follow us here on YouTube. And we appreciate the likes and the subscribes, and share the videos as you see fit. In the coming weeks, on Medical Mondays, maybe next week, I'll do like a car kit, because my car kit is a little different. And then we'll do a simple breakdown of our IFAK that all the instructors carry. Until then, stay prepared, stay safe, God bless, do something useful. This is Greg L., 60 Second Citizen. Bye.